Hello, Aquarius. How's it going? Just trying to get that angle all good in the hood. Okay. I'm Whitney Moon. I just woke up, so this is my morning reading for the star, the connection. Makes sense. I lost my hearing in this ear last night, and every time I hit it, it's like a little bell was going off. I thought it was going to be okay this morning, and it's not. Isn't that so weird? I don't usually lose my hearing. Okay, we're going to dive right into this. Damn right, here we go. If it makes sense, then it resonates. If it doesn't, don't force it. I do readings every day, so always pay attention to the title. I try to give as much of a description as I can to the overall theme, so then you know if you want to click on it or not. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean the theme. Like, the sign doesn't mean everything. The sign is just the energy, you know. People get really caught up in the sign, and I mean, you do you. That's all I gotta say. Where are my jewels? My jewels. Can't do a reading without my jewels. I told you, I just woke up. I don't sleep anymore, so I have naps. That's what happens when you get psychically attacked every night. You just stop sleeping. You just say, you know what, universe, I'm just not going to sleep anymore because this bitch won't fucking give me a fucking night at peace. Here we go, Aquarius. Wow, Ace of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Well, that's a doozer. Karma in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. King of Cups. It's like somebody doesn't want... It's almost like I feel like this King of Cups is like my father, okay? My father does not believe in anything in the unknown, okay? He lies and says that he believes in God, but he doesn't. He doesn't believe in anything. He makes fun of me when I would talk about the universe and how what goes around comes around. I would talk to him about karma. He would laugh. And he would go, oh, you and your universe. Like it's my universe and my universe only. Okay. Okay, so that's the finale of that. Now we've got... Wow, that's weird. So, I just mentioned my father. Fucking Virgo just showed up, and he's a Virgo. There's Gemini. We got Gemini, Leo, Virgo. And that's it. Okay, so we've got this Strength in reverse with the Karma in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse with this Father of Cups. So I believe that this father, this King of Cups, okay, didn't believe in what goes around comes around. Okay, so their strength is in reverse. It's like they try, by saying they don't believe in anything, they think that makes them strong. Okay, it's like they're thinking the universe and karma is like the Easter Bunny. Okay, you're not supposed to believe in it once you're an adult. Right? You're supposed to get out of your childhood believings and thinkings and adventures when, says who? Right? Says who? People grow every day. Just because they decide that they're not going to become an asshole once they turn the age of 20 because they think they're a grown-up. Right? Like this King of Cups, that's what I'm getting. It's like immature fire, which is would be the Ace of Wands in reverse. This king is so fired up, he has no idea where to use his fire. So it's like an immature, delinquent kind of bohemian attitude, you know. It's almost like back in the day with the Neanderthals, right? Like just can't put two and two together. They're just like, dun, 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 I start fire. Yeah, that's all you can do is fucking start a fire, right? And all you can do is turn on the barbecue. That's all you can do. You call yourself a man. You call yourself a king. You don't even know what goes around comes around. You're not even anticipating that if you go fuck somebody over right now, that in 2, 3, 5 minutes, you're going to get fucked over. Like believing in the universal laws of the world. Okay, that's not an immature thing to do. That's not a childish thing to do. That's a very grown-up, mature thing, is to realize that there are things that are bigger than you out there, and to broaden your horizons and go like, okay, maybe it's not so cut and dry. Maybe I'm not in this little tiny fucking box. Maybe I'm in this huge universe, and I need to start looking at it that way. Okay, somebody's King of Cups here is fucked on their morals. Okay, and actually this brings me to my father's mother. She did the same thing. She was very narcissistic. Everybody love me. Everybody come to me. I'm not going to do anything for anybody because I'm the one. I'm sick. I'm needy. I need my family to come to me. And then as soon as she turned like 70, she started praying. All of a sudden. It was like, oh, by the way, grandma and grandpa are praying now. Why? Well, because they know that they're close to their death. Like anybody else. Let me guess. You're about to slip off the cliff and now all of a sudden you start praying. Oh, let me guess. Somebody's in their deathbed. Now you start praying. Oh, let me guess. You got into a car accident. Now you start praying. So you're just going to use that energy until you get better and then piss off? Right? It's like, it's so fucked how people think. Like, it's just like it's like they're all trying to get those last minute orders filled. You know, they're trying to get those last minute to-do list in, you know, to try to get into the gates. And the universe is like, yo, you've been around for 70 years. You just open up the box now and you want full cred? No. So that's what brings us to this. 3 of Wands, Magician, Lovers, and this Knight of Cups here in reverse. So somebody, it's like, that's what this is. So this King of Cups here, we have liar, liar, pants on fire twice here, okay? With the Knight of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. So what I believe this King of Cups, okay, they were so immature and so fired up about something. They didn't believe in karma. They didn't believe in the wheel. They took something, okay, because it's almost like they claimed they weren't strong enough unless they got this. I'm not going to do well unless I get this. This person didn't want to stand on their own 2 feet by themselves, okay? They needed a third person there. They needed a second person there, right? So that's why this 3 of Wands is in reverse, because I feel like they had a decision to make, and they were supposed to... It's like they were supposed to cut something off. They were supposed to say that they were lying about something, and they didn't. They chose just to be with somebody. They chose the Lovers. They chose to get into a relationship with somebody. And then that's where they exploited all their magic, right? By using somebody, which is why this person came in to begin with as the King of Cups, because they're appearing as somebody who's this loving, nurturing, masculine energy, when they're not. They're actually just a magician that wants to get laid. That's it. Right? They're gonna lie about everything, and they want to take the shortcut. Right? They want to take the shortcut. They didn't want to wait for help to arrive. I just heard they didn't want to wait for something good. They just wanted to take what was in front of them so then they could start doing the magic. Right? And that's that comes along with like sex magic and wedding magic and bullshit. Like, who the fuck sits around and does magic with their spouse? Like, energetically speaking, if 2 got put together because they were supposed to come together, then the energy that couple would produce would be undeniable. It would be effortless. It would be in pure sync of synchronicities in the world. But this person, they lied. Okay? and they hid, okay, which is why there's Page of Cups is here, because this was a very immature love. Okay, it was like, look at this girl, okay? It's like she found, this is the type of energy that is on her way to the park, and she finds a little cute boy to hang out with and thinks she's fallen in love. Okay, that's the innocence of what the Page of Cups is. It's finding somebody or noticing something and seeing that like innocence of love, right? Not wanting to hurt anybody or mislead anybody. Love can be so vicious, right? And people use love to control and make people do things that they weren't supposed to do, and they say it's out of love. Well, I'm getting you to go out of the box for love. Well, I'm getting you to go do this threesome for love, and I'm getting you to go cross boundaries now for love. Like, no, unless that person wants to cross those boundaries, unless those person wants to broaden their horizons, you can't do stuff like that. You can't force people to engage in things when they ain't comfortable with it and they didn't give you permission. Okay. It's like it's not your job to go out and fix people unless they ask for it, right? It's like this Father of Cups. It's like he had this magical wand, right? And that's what it is. It's the magician. You got to wonder what tool the magician is using, because he's got all of the tools right here. So this magician, this Father of Cups, okay, this King of Cups, he decided to use his wand, but all in reverse. Okay, so whenever, that's what you got to think of. If you ever pull tarot, like if you pull a magician, you got to realize what kind of tool are they using? What are they choosing to do with their magic? Well, this person is choosing to prematurely love and lie their way through it. Okay, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. It was all for this bitch. Okay, somebody just wanted the dog and the money and the throne and the flowers, and poof, it was a lie. So what this magician did was give power to somebody who was going to sit on their ass. Okay, but it was a woman who is also not only going to sit on their ass, but it's also going to ride his dick, suck his dick, right? Do everything for this lying ass piece of shit. Okay, because that's the thing, is you could think that a man is so like such a monster, right? You'd be like, man, that man is such a monster. Like, for instance, Trump. If you don't like Trump, right? Why don't you look at his wife too? Right? And now I'm getting King Charles and Camilla. Why is nobody looking at Camilla? Right? Why is it that because they're in union now and they're the king and queen, nobody bothers to look up at what they're doing? Right? But it's status. Somebody wants status. That's all that it matters. And they're going to fight for it. So this gets into the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. What this person was willing to fight for was anything and everything they could, even though it wasn't theirs. So that's the whole point of that Seven of Cups. Is the whole Seven of Cups is that there's this magician or this wizard, okay, that's in the picture, is now illusionized, because he thinks that all these offers are coming in, and he just starts snatching things, but doesn't realize that these cups and these offers are supposed to go to the people around him. That's what a genuine King of Cups does. Okay? They don't just hoard everything to themselves, right? They're very, very attached to their heartstrings, and they will not let people starve to death or get mauled to death, or like strong men who do the right thing. Okay, this person made things confusing for everybody because they were using magic to their own advantage and not helping anybody else, right? Like if you've got one magician in the family, okay, and 15 family members, that one magician that came into that family is designed to come in the family to help everybody. That's why they're there. That's why we get given families, we get given tribes, so we can help, so we can grow, so we can support, so we know what we're doing. So we have eyes and ears around us while we're growing, right? So then we're not all by ourselves, right? We know that we grow in a world where what goes around comes around. Okay, it's just the come around that people have a hard time waiting for. And clearly this king didn't want to wait for any come around. They didn't want to wait to be able to do their magic when the energy was correct. They just knew that they had the energy to use, and they wanted to use it in good or evil. It didn't matter. So they didn't think about it. Okay? And now I'm getting the song Naive by the Kooks. Like, this person was very naive, okay? And believing that they could do stuff without any repercussions. And that's an entitled little brat. Okay, that's somebody thinking that they can do something all the time by hurting people. And that's somebody's parent. That's somebody's parent telling them that it's okay to go and hurt people because they've been hurt before. And hurt people hurt people. And if somebody hurts you, you go and hurt them back. Nah, you just stand up for yourself. Ooh, I'm getting Taking Back Sunday. Don't lose your faith in me. Yeah, that song's called Faith. Don't lose your faith in me. You might lose your faith in science. You might lose your faith in Jesus. You might lose your faith in everything. But don't lose your faith in yourself. Okay, this magician let you down, okay? This magician did things that they weren't supposed to do, and they caused fights, okay? Because they wanted the toss-up. They always wanted all the offers to come to them first. It's like this magician derailed. Okay, it's like this magician is sitting in the middle of the rail yard, okay? And all of the tracks come to him. Okay, but they're also supposed to leave through him as well. But he's not leaving. He's not letting the trains leave with anything on them. He's taking everything that these trains come in with because he's the house. But the house is supposed to support everybody in the house, not just him. Okay, so give me this Magician King of Cups, please. We're going to get a little bit more background information on this motherfucker. Yes, okay. I do believe, and I do believe this with my father as well. I saw my father really drunk one night, and I was in my 20s, and he was drunk over at my sister's house. We were, I think we were playing Monopoly, and he drank too much that he was drunk. And I hadn't seen my father drunk in my 30s before ever. I think it was my 30s. And I was like, yo, my dad's gay. Like, I said it to my sister the next day. I was like, do you realize how gay our dad got as soon as he got drunk? Because his wife wasn't around. His wife doesn't like my sister and I. So she doesn't come around at all. My dad has to, and back in the, I don't speak to him anymore. He's an asshole. But he used to only be able to hang out with my sister and I when his wife told him that it was okay. So he came over this one night. I don't know why. I think his wife was hanging out with somebody as well in the town that we were in. So he got given permission to come and hang out with us. And he got so drunk and he was gay. Like, I know my father is a closet gay. Numerous times as a child, I would come downstairs, right? Because I would hear my father and I would have to get up to get a drink or something like that. I'd hear my father and he'd be watching like teen porn downstairs, right? Like Girls Gone Wild, 16-year-olds gone wild down in spring break and stuff. And I would catch him watching this shit at night and I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is like fucking 50 years old watching teeny boppers fucking on some beach in bikinis? Like, that's somebody who is gay. Like, they over sexualize, right, that sex, so then they don't give in to the temptations of being gay. They want to be hetero. They don't want to be homo. So they take everything out on everybody else, right? They make things try to happen around them, so then their life is better and they can stay in the closet. Okay? So, the reason why I'm saying all this is because we've got Sammy here in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse with Love Bomb. So that's why I'm getting this. I'm like, yo, this man, the reason why he did what he did for these lovers is because he was gay. Okay? So he found a chick who found him attractive and went for it and gave all the magic to that couple. That's why there's Love Bomb. He bombed it. He bombed the shit out of this Queen of Pentacles, so then she would stay. Oh, I'll give you all the money, honey. You can be a stay-at-home. You can just sit at home all day. I'll make sure all your dreams come true, and I'll kick my kids out of the house if you don't like them. Like, no. Okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles here, tracker, with the King of Swords upright, police, okay? And then we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse, an interesting adventure Bilbo with the Three of Wands in reverse. I told you, yo, this guy got the Three of Wands in reverse twice. Okay? They won't move. Okay? Because they know that everything they do is so spontaneous that now they know that they've been caught. They won't move at all. They're in their position. Like, I didn't do that. I didn't love bomb them. I didn't fucking fuck my family over just to get a partner. This is my partner. I love them. They're my soulmate. I'm not going anywhere. I'm happy as a pig in shit. No, you're not. No, you're not. So, we got tracker with police. I feel like the police are tracking this, okay? And when I say police, I'm getting now spiritual police, okay? I'm getting the police that are in one dimension. The things that happen in other dimensions, okay, minus the 5D, a lot of things can't come through here. Like, yes, we have spiritual police. Yes, we have guardians. Yes, we have angels, but they're all in different dimensions. Angels can be very twisted. They can tell you the wrong things and they can sit on your shoulders and fuck with you, right? The karmic police that are out there can't always grab the assailant. They can't always get the suspect. They can't always make an arrest, just like in real life, you know? So, I feel like this person is getting busted, okay, because they've refused to move. They've obviously been given the abilities over the years to help their family, okay, to help the people that are sitting at the train tracks, right, waiting for their train to be able to leave. He was supposed to do things like that, and he didn't. He didn't give anybody else their train. He didn't give anybody else their caboose back, right? He just took everything. He took over everything, and that's not what a magician is supposed to do. Okay, that's like, you know, anybody using their position and then abusing it. So let me get this Queen of Pentacles. So I'm getting Asian descent. Like, you know how Asia, they kind of have that old tradition, right? It's like the men go to work and the women stay at home. Right, it's a very high in Japanese culture. The women, they raise the babies at home, and they make the breakfast for the husband when he gets up, and they make all the meals for the husband, and then the husband goes to work and comes home, and the wife just takes care of everything. Okay, that's what this bitch wanted to do. She just wanted to be at home, taking care of everything. So we've got the Six of Wands here with the Joker. So this woman, okay, was very successful in getting this Joker, okay, to do everything for them. Okay, she was very successful in bringing, it's like this woman wanted to be at home, and that's it. She just wants to be at home. Okay, and when somebody wants to be at home that much, it's because they know their empire that they're in is not theirs. So they refuse to leave the empire because they feel if they're going to leave, then there's going to be a secret attack and they're not going to be able to get back in. Okay, that's people who refuse to leave their home. It's because their home is not theirs. Okay, and that's anything. I mean, you go and leave your castle. What do you think is going to happen to all of those pilgrims and all of those people that are running around that this king is being extremely fucking like narcissistic on, right? Like, what do you think is going to happen to those people? Like, now I'm getting Man in the Iron Mask, right? When is it Louis? He starts starving his people. He starts giving his people rotting food. And his next of kin, or his number two, is like, you can't do this. Like, these people are going to riot. You can't give them rotten food. And then Louis like, well, you better get it out quick then if it's rotting, right? Like that. And then what happens to that king? Like, if you abuse your people are going to fight back against you, especially if you starve them. Okay, so this magician starved its people. And that's why I'm getting United Kingdom and Asia. And like, that's why this whole Asian thing was kind of coming in, because I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is a little too old school. Okay. I don't know how many king and princess books. Like, Princess Bride is probably this fucking bitch's favorite fucking story, okay? Somebody just coming in and taking care. Princess Buttercup, right? Just marrying the king and being taken care of forever. That's what this bitch wanted, and that's what this King of Cups made happen, okay? And UK, like, I mean, you could be UK descendant. right? Or they're UK. Maybe you live in the UK. I mean, lots of people from this channel watch this and they're from the UK. Okay. I'm still hearing that Taking Back Sunday song, Faith. But when I let you down, like this person let you down, and not just you, they let down this whole family. They let down everybody. Because they were a kid in a candy store. They saw a pussy for the first time in fucking the history of pussy and was like, I'm taking this and nothing else, and ruined their whole family. Wow. Okay, let's get some information on you now. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups here. So you're coming up very like loving, very supportive, very nurturing. And that's why this king took everything from you, because it's almost like you laid down and they just ran over you and they weren't supposed to. And then we got spiritual practitioner. So this is definitely somebody who knows what they're doing. They know what goes around comes around. They know as above, so below. Okay, they're very smart with as above, so below. And then we got fire angry with Mexican. Like, and you know, when I think about Mexico is so fucking dangerous. It is so dangerous. I knew somebody who had a kid with a Mexican and then decided she was going to go live in Mexico for a bit and open up a spa. And then once she realized that she had to have bars on all of her windows and that she could get jumped at any point in time, she moved her kid down there, her baby, right? Because all she wanted to do was be in Mexico. She wanted to be in Mexico. I just want to be in this heat with my lover, and put her child at risk every single day, and then made this huge profit, turned her spa, and then moved back and talked so much shit about living there. It was unbelievable. And that's the thing, is I knew somebody else that wanted to move to Mexico. Her husband, PTS, he was in the war. He was a sharpshooter in the war. He was a sniper. And now he can't live with all the people that he killed. So his wife has to go out and try to make her husband happy all the time and give him all these things so he doesn't cry himself to sleep every night for killing hundreds and thousands of people. And they wanted to move to Mexico. And then they went down there, they looked at a place, almost bought it, and then finally realized how dangerous it was. And I'm like, why do you guys all just want to move somewhere because it looks pretty? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't understand people's mentality on things. Like, you're just going to move somewhere, especially to a third world country, and think that you're just going to get treated like a queen because you've got money. Yo, those people are going to fucking, they're going to rob you. They're going to beat you. They're going to rape you. The cartel down there is fire angry, okay? They're the Queen of Wands. Like, the cartel is the Queen of Wands down there. They don't put up with shit. You're a tourist. You better bend over, bitch. You're in a wrong territory. You're in a place you're not supposed to be, and you're gloating your money and your pentacles around. I can move anywhere I want. My husband says I can move anywhere I want. He's got all the money, and I'm just going to sit on my throne. Yeah, and then be fucking butchered. Like, I hope that people that act like that are so snobby and so snooty, like, what up with the Kardashians? Why are they even around? Does anybody ask themselves that? Or are they now the king and queen of Illuminati? I mean, really, why do people care about the Kardashians? And not even that. Why do they care that they're going to get famous because of them? They're not known for anything. What have they done? Other than the original husband defending OJ, who, by the way, was guilty. Like, yeah, let's put a bunch of Kardashians on pedestals and make the world love them. And now Kim can't even fucking handle herself anymore. She takes all of her implants out because now it's only cool to be skinny. Like, do you really know what you're watching? Like, this is what this bitch is watching. It's like she watches fucking Oprah and Dr. Oz all day and just says she's spiritual and she knows. Okay, Oprah, for one, is one of the biggest monsters I've ever fucking seen and witnessed in my life. Oh, she's nice. She hands out money. She ain't handing out her own money. She's handing out fucking other people's money. Oh, she's so nice. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so pretty. Her and Gail are just a riot. Yeah, anybody sitting at home watching TV nonstop would say that. TV is so fucking awful to watch. The commercials, the advertising, the brainwashing, the bullshit. People thinking that they know what real life is by watching fucking Home with the Kardashians, fucking Housewives of New York. That's not real life. That's not real life. And anybody that sells out for money sells out their life. It may look good, it may look sweet, but what they're coming home to at the end of the night, honestly, if women really want that, if men really want that, do it. But it's a fucking fake show. And people will kill people for that fakeness. And that's what this Father of Cups and Queen of Pentacles tried to do. That's who married each other. This woman who's like, I can handle your financials, don't worry. And then this man, my heart is so big. I need my wife to ground me, or I'm just going to float off and just love everybody. And that's why we do tarot. So we can call these motherfuckers out that are lying. Okay? But because they're family, they believe that they're such a good person. Do you know that my stepfather, he's a pedophile, but because he was the vice president of Rockburn Brothers Moving Incorporated, everybody loves him because he was the vice president, even though he's a fucking child molester. But does he have a little bit of money? Okay, that's fine. He's allowed to molest any child he wants. He has money. That's what society is saying. Okay? You can fuck over people. You can do whatever you want with people because you have money and you can buy your way out of it. Like, no doubt, this is going to make somebody very angry because this is like your father selling out for your mother or your stepmother and leaving you on the side of the curb and going, I'm sorry, this woman needed my love more. Look at that. 7 of Cups again. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. I told you they cheated. Not on each other, they cheated the laws of karma, which is why karma is in reverse. They cheated. They took something in their own hands that they were not supposed to do. Okay? And that's why we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Look at this. Be careful. The truth coming at you armed. Okay? So that's the thing is like this person lied, okay? They lied, and that's why it was the truth in reverse because they cheated. They cheated their way into this magician position, okay? And fucked everybody over because they just wanted to be married with a wife at home. Ooh, 7 of Swords in reverse. Absolutely. Like, this person was very defensive and very abusive. Okay. And this energy came out to you, and you could have ended up being very stubborn and very hard to work with in 3D and very abrasive and very abusive towards other people because this magician stole everything. So if you're a magician, similar circumstances, but your father is the above magician. He's taking everything, but you know that you have skills that he's stealing. Okay. Somebody comes into your life all of a sudden, they're going to start to steal those gifts as well. Because the number one man that put you here is stealing them.